Welcome, welcome into the tapping ceremony, everyone. Let's all bring our arms out wide right now. Stretch your arms out. Move to the left and the right. If you're with a partner, give them a hug. Otherwise, wrap your arms around yourself and give yourself a great big hug right now. Give yourself a little squeeze. Take a big deep breath in that squeeze and release a big sigh. One more big deep breath. Squeeze yourself so tight. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Welcome, welcome. Tap all over your body. Shake your arms out. Shake your head. Shake all the energy. Shake off the day. Big deep breath. Release a big sigh. Beautiful, beautiful. So amazing to see everyone jumping into the room here today. I want you to head over into the chat right now and tell me, where in the world are you coming in from right now? Where are you on the planet right now? Mauritius. Wow, how exotic. Brooklyn, Peru, India, Calgary, Iowa, Australia, Mexico, California, Oakland, Tulum, baby, New Hampshire, United States, Wyoming, Boston, Canada, Mumbai, San Jose, California. Yay. Oh, so beautiful to feel such an amazing international audience showing up. We are global family. We are transforming our lives. Human consciousness is shifting on the planet. It is not just one place on the planet. It is everywhere. And we are all a part of that. So thank you for hearing the call to evolve. Thank you for listening to your inner knowing that it is time to let go of all that stuff that no longer serves you so that you can create a field of blessings in your life. And that is what we're going to be doing today. So thank you for showing up. To give you a little run through, so tonight or today, wherever you are in the world, if you are struggling with something that you want to let go of, if you are wanting to have a big shift in a certain area of your life, if you want to discover a technique to heal yourself or a trauma pattern, if you want to upgrade your manifesting powers, or if you just want to learn a technique that will support you in attracting blessings, tonight is your night, because we are going to go on a deep dive and you're going to get an example, you're going to get a practice so that you can really see it for yourself in your own life. So the flow of the evening, we're going to start off with a tapping session. So the tapping session is going to be all about dropping your baggage. You're going to get really clear on what you want to let go of. Then we're going to do a tapping session to support you to let that go. Then we're going to have an opportunity to share. That will be about 45 minutes. All in with the tapping session and the sharing. Then we're going to go into about 15 minutes. I'm going to share with you a very, very dear blessing that I'm bringing to the world, which is a personal peace process program. It's a 7-week course, which I'll introduce you to. You'll learn a little bit about that. You can jump on board if you want. If not, no worries. We're then going to move into a quantum manifestation exercise after that, which will give you a technique that you can take away with you so that after you clear the field with all of the tapping, you can then magnify the power of your energetic orbit, because you are a manifesting machine, and you can learn how to amplify that field so that you actually manifest blessings versus attract all of that other stuff that no longer serves you. So you're going to learn that manifestation technique tonight. And then you'll have an opportunity to share as well, to share some feedback around what you discovered. So that's going to be our flow. I will invite you to turn off any distractions. Like, this is your healing day. This is for you. This is your opportunity to go deep, to give yourself permission to fully go for it. However committed you are to this process today will be the level of results that you get. So if you really want to have a transformation, turn off any distractions so that you can dive in. You might even want to grab a journal and a pen so you can write down any light bulb moments that happen. And then if you want a glass of water or some tissues in case there's some tears, all these types of things can help your experience and make you feel really nurtured. And also it's really nice to have a private space. So anyone that isn't tapping with you is not in the space with you, so that you can really let go and unleash all of those wild, crazy emotions without feeling self-conscious, because we're in a community together that is supporting it. If you want to turn on your camera during the session, it's really beautiful to witness everyone else having transformation. So we encourage it. No worries if you don't want to open your camera. And then closer to the end of the tapping session, I might even do a little surprise, which is the laughter tap. We'll all have an opportunity to unmute ourselves and have a hell of a fun time together. Whoever thought that healing wasn't fun, we're going to change that tonight. We're going to recognize even when things are serious, even when things are hard, and we're so convinced by our story of pain, we can shift it. And we're going to shift that together today as well. So for those who are new to tapping, I would love just to hear in the chat area, how long have you been tapping for? Are you brand new to tapping? Have you been tapping for a year? Have you just done a session? I'd love to kind of know where we're at. It doesn't really matter where you're at because the technique is the same regardless, but it just helps me when I'm guiding you to understand where we're at. Okay, beautiful. Hi, Jack, new to it, beginner, new, brand new. Ooh, 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 ooh. Awesome. I love all these newbies. This is my third tapping experience, new to it, about a year, first time, fairly new, totally new. Okay. All right, beautiful. So I'm going to give you a little insight into my journey with tapping and around this specific topic that we're going to be focusing on tonight, which is letting go and manifesting our dreams. So earlier on in my life, I had a lot that needed to be cleared. I was very messed up at one point in my life. I had anxiety attacks. I was suffering from PTSD from early sexual abuse as a child. I had an autoimmune disease, and I just had a lot of overwhelm all the time in my field. It led me into the path of healing. It led me to become a yoga teacher, a breathwork facilitator. I became a Reiki healer. I studied all sorts of modalities, NLP. And then one amazing day, I stumbled upon tapping. And tapping was that method that allowed me to go into the roots, below the surface of my conscious mind, and find those things that were causing the PTSD, that were causing the pain, that were causing all of my challenges outside of me. And when I was able to pull those out from the root, like literally clear them out from the memories themselves, I started to see massive shifts. So a lot of that PTSD just melted away very quickly. And I was like, wow, this method is my pay it forward. And that was probably about 13 years ago when I really started diving into the method. I started working with my teacher at that time and traveling the world with her and just diving in deep. So 13 years later, I blended all of my techniques together that I had ever studied, and I made my own style of tapping called Dream Awake Tapping. This method has saved my life so many times. Now, one thing that I want everyone to really feel and lean into is that when we have issues in our life, it doesn't mean that there's something wrong. It means that we're going through an evolution, and evolution never stops. So there's always an invitation into our next level, into our next step in life. And if we have a tool to help us through every step that arises, we move through those steps with ease and grace. So in the last year, I went through the most massive let go period that I've been in. Probably since my birth, when I let go of my identity of being in the womb. So I let go of a 10-year relationship. I moved country to a whole new country. And then I let go of circles of friends. I let go of a house that I own with my partner, and I let go of all of these possessions. It was like a total clearing and a total death. And so that's why this topic for me is so important, because I spent that last year clearing out all those attachments, all of those pains, all of those cords that were draining my energy so that I could become liberated, aligned, and in my power. And I think so many of us who don't have the tools can let a lot of those things drain us for years. And so this is a tool that can clear it out and set us back into our power. So I'm really happy to share it with you. It's a very dear topic to me. And as a result, I'm now living in Mexico. I have a beautiful community of friends around me. I feel very empowered with my work. I teach tapping coaches how to use this method. We have thousands of people coming through our work every week, through our newsletter. And this work is touching so many lives. So I'm really excited that we're here together. Beautiful. Now, on the chat area through the class, I'm going to occasionally ask you questions. You can write your answers. If I don't ask you questions, please just stay with the tapping process, because that is going to be where the transformation happens. Writing down all the time will actually take you out of the session. So I'll ask you occasionally to share where you're at, and that will help me. But other than that, really try to commit to the process as well. I'm going to tap. You're going to follow along with the tapping. It's going to be a call and response. I'll say something. You will repeat what I say. If ever I say a word and it does not feel accurate, please change the word to match what you feel. Like I might say I feel really sad, and you might be like, no, I feel really angry or really jealous. Please change the word to match your experience. If you don't know what you feel, please give my word a go. You can't drill in negativity any deeper. What can happen though is I can offer a word and it might trigger you, and then an emotion might come out, and that's an opportunity to then process that emotion. So basically you can arrive into a deeper place of peace. How does that sound? Awesome. Okay, beautiful. So before we get started, I want you just to get yourself into a comfortable position. I'm going to put some music on. If it's ever too loud, just let us know in the chat area and I will adjust it. And here we go. Okay. So just finding yourself in a comfortable position right now as we enter the ceremony. Feeling all of your energy coming into you right now. Feeling the energy of the day returning to you right now. Feel yourself like a magnet pulling all of your energy back to yourself right now. Any leaking energy that's been happening in the field, any tasks, any commitments, any relationship stuff, just feel it all coming back to you right now. Feeling it all coming in. And then I want you just to open your palms as if you're holding a platter right now. And I want you to take a long, deep breath through the nose. And then blow it out over the platter. Take another deep breath in. Feel yourself receiving all the light. And then blowing out any shadow that's there from the day. Taking another long, deep breath in. Hold the breath. Place your hand on your belly and your chest. Keep the breath held. Exhale, slowly blow it out. Taking one more deep breath in, hold that breath. Feeling yourself in a bubble that you are totally protected right now to go deep, to feel all the emotions that want to be present, whether they are messy, uncomfortable, that this is a safe space for you to feel. Exhale slowly. And in this space right now, I want you to tune into what it is that you want to let go of right now. Tune into specifically what it is you're ready to let go of, around what topic. And what you want to create in your life if this was released. And then go over into the chat area and write that down, what it is you want to let go of and what it is you want to create. I want to let go of the ideas that I'm not capable of getting what I want in money, in career, and relationships, letting go of drama, anger towards my family, feeling like a victim of my circumstances, being stuck, fear of failure, attachment disease, staying small, limitations, old relationship energy, constant worry, procrastination, toxic relationships. I want to let go of lack of confidence, releasing toxic relationship dynamics, negative views on love, letting go of special requests, high maintenance. I want to let go of family drama, anger, feeling trapped, letting go of my beliefs and feeling stuck, fear, anxiety, self-loathing, physical pain, guilt, criticism. I want to let go of fear of abandonment, guilt, codependency, letting go of unworthiness, fear, attachments, insecurities, illness, insecurity, lack of self-confidence, feeling all of these intentions right now. And I want you to start massaging underneath your collarbone right now. And I want you to tune in, first of all, to the thing that you want to clear out of your life. So when we're able to clear it out, it makes it easier to manifest the things we want. So tune into, first of all, the thing that you want to let go of, that you're struggling to let go of. And then coming back just to really feel what that is right now. Feel the struggle with letting it go. And then tune into how it's been triggering for you, how it's been really uncomfortable for you in your life, this area of struggle. Feel that area of struggle, lean into the discomfort of it. Let yourself feel the full discomfort of how that's been in your life, of how uncomfortable that is for you. And then go ahead and just write on a scale of 0 to 10, how uncomfortable has it been for you when it's been most triggered? Write that in the chat area and then come back to massaging. 10, 10, 10, 10, 9, 10, 8, 10, 10, 10, 8, 10. Great, we're going to have some good material to work with tonight. Feel into that number right now. And I'm going to lead you through a call and response. Once again, change the word if it's not accurate for you. Full permission to feel. And repeating after me, even though I've been struggling to let go of, tell me what you've been struggling to let go of, say it out loud. Even though I've been struggling to let go of, say it again out loud. I love and deeply accept myself. Tapping between the brows. Even though it's been really difficult for me, and I've been feeling, what is the most limiting emotion that's coming up around it for you? I've been feeling about, and tell me what it is out loud. Tell me what it's about. I love and deeply accept myself. Tapping the temples, even though this has been really uncomfortable. Tapping the cheeks. And part of me is afraid I'll be stuck in this forever. And I don't know how to fully clear it out. I love and deeply accept myself. Tapping underneath the nose, even though I don't know how to fully clean it out yet, I'm still worthy of love. Tapping underneath the lips, even though I don't know how to fully clear this out, and I don't know how tapping on my chin is going to help, I love and deeply accept myself exactly as I am. And it's possible my love can heal this. Tapping the center of the chest. It's possible my love can heal this. This struggle with, tell me what it is. Big, deep breath, big sigh. This struggle with, tell me again. Tapping the front of the ribs. That I'm finding hard to let go of. And it's making me feel really, what's it been making you feel? Tell me the top 3 negative emotions that are there. Anju, if you have a question, just put it in the main chat and Laurie will be able to respond to you. Take a big, deep breath in, release a big sigh. Tapping the side of the ribs. I love and deeply accept myself. Even though I've been thinking, what are some of the limiting thoughts? Tapping the ribs here. What are some of the limiting thoughts that have been going on inside of your mind? I'm not worthy. It's too hard. I'm not good enough. I'll be blamed. They'll laugh at me. It's not possible. It's too hard. What if I fail? What are some of the thoughts you've been having? I've been thinking. Tell me what you've been thinking. Tell me that thought out loud. What's that strong thought that's repeating in your mind? I've been thinking. Tell me what that is. Tapping the side of the wrist. You can do either wrist. I've been thinking. And that's been making me feel. What's it been making you feel? Tapping the side of the thumb. And that is shutting down my power. That's making me, what destructive habits, what's it affecting in your life by carrying this around? It's making me what? What's it doing to you and how is it interacting through you in your life? It's making me. Tapping the next finger. I've been thinking, tell me that limiting thought once again, for a very long time. Tapping the next finger. So I want you to tune into that thought. Tune into how it feels when that thought is present, when it's most triggered. What texture does that feel like in your body? Is it hard? Is it oozing? Is it heavy? Is it prickly? Is it sharp? Is it metallic? What does it feel like in your body when you're carrying that around? I want you to feel it in your body right now. Lean into the discomfort of it. I've been thinking, tell me what you've been thinking, Tapping the next finger on the opposite side, and it's been making me feel, what's it been making you feel? For a long time. Take a long, slow, deep breath in, release a big sigh. Beautiful. Tapping the little finger. I've been thinking, tell me that limiting thought or another thought that's been coming up, that's been creating the challenge with you. Tapping the side of the hand, and I want you to tune into that thought right now. Feel that thought, and I want you to trace that thought back to the earliest memory that you can find when you first started thinking that thought. Some of us can go all the way back to childhood, some of us can't. Wherever you go is fine. Just find the earliest right now, whatever it is that's popped up into your consciousness, that's the one your subconscious wants you to work on. So let's look at that. This reminds me of, tell me what it reminds you of. Tapping the top of the head. This reminds me of, and I want you to just say it out loud. Tell me what was in that memory for you. What was taking place in that memory? Who was involved? Just describe it as if you're telling a story. I was here, I was this age, this is what was happening, this is what they said, and this is what I did, and da da da. Tell me the story right now. This is what was happening. I was, and then this happened, and then that happened, and then that happened. Tell me all about it right now. Speak it out loud. We're opening up the pathways in the brain that are connected to those significant memories. I was, tell me what it was, what was happening. Tapping between the brows, and the worst part about that memory was what? What was the worst, most painful part that really took your power away in that memory? The worst part was, tell me what it is out loud. Tapping the temples. The worst part was, say it again. That's when I really lost my power. That's when I started believing what? What did you start believing? Say that out loud. That's when I shut down. Tapping the cheeks. That's when I started doubting myself. That's when what? What did you start doing as a result of that later on in your life? That's when I started what? And I've been doing that on repeat. I've been believing, what did you start believing in that moment? I started believing on repeat. Tapping underneath the nose. Because I wasn't getting the love, support, or protection that I really needed. Take a long, slow, deep breath. Hold it in some compassion right now as we sit with this part of the memory. Hold it in some love and some empathy. Wrap a big, loving hug around it. Take a big, deep breath into that love. Release a big sigh. Beautiful. Tapping underneath the lips. I love and deeply accept myself. Even though that was really hard. Tapping the center of the chest. And what I really needed in that situation was what? What did you need in that situation that would have helped you? What did you need in that earlier situation that would have helped you feel safe, empowered, taken care of, loved, looked after, nourished, encouraged, capable? What did you need that would have helped you? I really needed, tell me out loud what you needed. Tapping the front of the ribs. I really needed, but I didn't get it. I really needed, what was your desire? And sometimes when we didn't get it at a young age, we start to doubt our ability to even have a desire around it because it wasn't given to us, or it was shunned, or it was put down. And so we start to feel shame around our desires. Our desire for a deep level of intimacy, our desire for more financial flow, our desire for more success. It can sometimes create this shame or this hiding that you even have this desire. But let's be real with it right now. Let's be real with what the real desire was. What did you need? What did you want? What would have supported you? I really needed, tell me what you really needed. Say that out loud. Tapping the side of the ribs. I really needed, tell me what you needed in that situation that would have helped you feel more empowered, feel more taken care of, feel more loved. What did you need? I needed, say it out loud. Tapping the side of the wrist. And let's voice it, but maybe for the first time, and be honest and let the whole universe hear us right now. Let's voice it. Let's activate new pathways in our brain by saying what we want. I really needed, say that out loud. Tapping the side of the thumb. I really needed, tell me what you needed. Tapping the next finger, and that is totally understandable. But I didn't get it. Tapping the next finger. And I've been struggling to get it ever since. I've been trying to prove myself. Tapping the opposite side of the next finger. Convince the world to give it to me. Play games. Just trying to get, what have you been trying to get? Take a big, deep breath in, release a big sigh. Good, you're doing so good. I'm so proud of you. Tapping the inside of the little finger. I really needed. What did you need? I didn't get it. I really needed. Say it out loud. Let's voice it. Tapping the side of the hand. And it's possible I was worthy of it. It's possible I've been worthy of it this whole time. Even though I've been doubting myself. I am worthy of, tell me what you're worthy of. Tapping the top of the head, I am worthy of. Tell me what that is right now. Say it out loud. This is the difficult part. If you can get through this part of the tap, you're going to be shooting to the stars soon. So let's really process this. It's possible I am worthy of. Say it out loud. And I've always been worthy of. Tell me what that is. Even though those assholes didn't give it to me, it's possible they didn't know how to give it to me. because they weren't giving it to themselves. Take a long, deep breath into that. Release a big sigh. Tapping between the brows, but I am worthy of it. Tapping the temples, and I'm ready to receive it in my life now. Tapping the cheeks, because I'm done with playing games. I'm done with waiting. I'm done with hiding my light. I'm done with hiding my power. I'm worthy of, tell me what you're worthy of, say it out loud. Take a big, deep breath into that, release a big sigh. Beautiful. Well done. You're doing amazing. I am ready to finally welcome what? What do you want to welcome into your life right now? I'm ready to finally welcome what into your life? Tapping underneath the lips. I'm ready to finally welcome what into my life? I can do this. Tapping the center of the chest. I'm ready to finally welcome what into my life? Big, deep breath in. Release a big sigh. Tapping the front of the ribs. Okay, are you ready to welcome it into your life? Give me a little thumbs up here on the camera if you are. Nice, beautiful. Okay, I want you to tune into that most painful memory and the most painful part in that memory right now. Let's go there once again. This is how we clear it out. We go through with a fine-tooth comb. We go into those memories and we clear it. So tune into that memory right now. And I want you to imagine yourself there as if you're in that movie right now. And I want you to feel all the discomfort of that moment in that memory. Feel it in the body, feel it how it felt, how the shutdown felt. And as you feel that right now, I want you to enhance the discomfort, expand the discomfort by 50%. Really let it be uncomfortable just for a moment. This is what it does to clear it. Lean into it, expand it by 75%, like really get on the edge of that discomfort right now. And then lean into it, times it by 100%, like it's so uncomfortable just for a moment. And then feel all of this love surrounding you, holding you, loving you as you're feeling it all right now, like love and compassion, leaning into it. Take a big, deep breath into that. Feel the compassion meeting it. Release a big sigh. Beautiful. Tapping the side of the ribs. And in that moment right now, as you're watching that take place, as you're just seeing it as if you're in it right now, I want you to imagine, while you're still in whatever remaining pain is left, I want you to imagine opening your eyes up a little wider while you're in that memory. And you look over into the corner of the frame, tapping the side of the wrist. And you look over and you see this bright, brilliant, beautiful, all-loving light in the corner of the frame. And it's warm like the sun. And it's deeply present. And you let your eyes adjust. And it's your higher self there, watching what just took place in that situation and how freaking unfair, uncomfortable it was. And with all of their understanding and compassion, they're watching you in your pain right now. And I want you to feel all of their compassion right now. As they walk over to you and as they get closer to you, you're feeling the pain still there, and all of their compassion and love and all of their presence, all of their understanding is there with you. And they get down on your level and they wrap their arms around you right now in all of their love. So much love just holding you in that moment. Feel all of their love connecting to you in that moment of pain. Take a deep breath into their love and release a big sigh. Good. Tapping the side of the thumb. Repeating after me, I'm receiving this love from my higher self. I'm receiving this support and protection from my higher self. And feel into any part of you that's afraid to fully receive that from your higher self right now. Like, I can't, it's too hard. I don't believe it. Any holding back from fully receiving the love of your higher self. Lean into any resistance that's holding you back right now. And feel their love there, still loving you unconditionally, regardless. And take a deep breath into their unconditional love. Release a big sigh. Beautiful. Tapping the next finger. Feel all of their love going deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper into you right now. Take another deep breath into love. Let it expand all your cells. Let it touch the parts of your body that are contracted right now. Inhale into that love. Let love fill those spaces up right now. Inhale into those parts of the body. Inhale. And exhale it all out, letting it go, letting it be free. Tapping the next finger. And this earlier version of you now is looking at your higher self. Still in whatever pain is there still, whatever is remaining. And your higher self is looking at your younger self right now in the eyes with so much love and wisdom. And they have a message for you right now. What is the message that they want to tell you right now? Tapping the side of the next finger. What is their message? They're telling me, say the message out loud. Tapping the little finger, they're telling me, tell me what that is. Take a big, deep breath into that message. Let it open your being up. Release a big sigh. Beautiful. Tapping the side of the hand. They're telling me, tell me what that message is. And then go ahead and write that message in the chat area, then come back to tapping with me. They're telling me, tell me it out loud. Tapping the top of the head, and it's possible I can trust it. It's possible I can trust. It's possible I can trust. Say your message out loud. Okay, I want you to close your eyes right now. I want you to really see yourself in that situation. You have your higher self there with you right now in this moment, looking at you in the eyes, sharing this message. I want you to feel all your vulnerability, all your fear of trusting it, all your holding back. And then I want you to feel the loving, sincerity, and presence that your higher self is holding for you right now in this moment, so that you can fully receive it, so that you can soak it up like a sponge, so that you can finally liberate yourself to know this truth. Feel the sincerity of it. Feel any resistance to it. Take a big, deep breath in. Feel the love touching you deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Inhale. Beautiful. They're telling me. Tell me what it is they're telling you. Tapping the cheeks. They're telling me. Oh, some powerful messages here, my loves. Will you listen? Will you finally say, I prioritize the voice of my higher self before anything? Tapping the cheeks. I'm ready to finally listen. Because I've been ignoring my higher self for a while. And that hasn't been helping. I am ready to deeply listen now. Tapping underneath the nose. I'm ready to deeply listen now. Feel that invitation rise up in your being like the first time in your life, because perhaps your parents didn't do it. Perhaps your teachers didn't show you how, and you're getting to show yourself how right now. You're getting to rewrite the script right now. This is the moment right here, right now, for the rest of your life. I am ready to listen now. Tapping underneath the lips. Feel it. Feel the conviction of that. I am ready to listen to my higher self now. Yes, you are. I know you are. I am ready to listen to my higher self now. Oh, feel that. I can do this. Even if it means I have to make a change. Tapping the center of the chest. Even if it means my whole life will change. I am trusting my higher self now. It's possible. They know what's best. Take a big, deep breath into that. Expand yourself right now. Release a big sigh. Stretch your mouth open. Take another big, deep breath. Really open your mouth. Stretch your jaw. Tapping the front of the ribs. This message. Tell me the message out loud once again. Say what it is. Woo! This message is here to help me. It's here to help me create my dreams. It's here to help me manifest my deepest desires. This message right here is here to guide my life. Take a big, deep breath in. Release a big sigh. Open it all up. Beautiful. Tapping the side of the ribs. So I want you to imagine what would be possible in your life if you fully trusted this message right now. What could you bring into your life if you aligned to this message? What could you create? What could you manifest? What could come forth? What would you be open to having in your life if you trusted this message? Tapping the side of the wrist. I could create. Tell me what you could create. Ooh, beautiful. What else could you create? I could create. Right, feel that. Feel the tides are changing, my friends, because you are changing. And as you change, the tides change. As you change, the tides change. And this is all you right here, right now. If you fully trust this message, what could you create? What could you manifest? What could you bring into your life? What could happen in your life if you trusted that? I could. Tell me what it is. Woo! Tapping the side of the thumb. I could. Tell me what you could do. I could be free. Tapping the next finger. Have joy and happiness. My dream business. Go ahead and write it in the chat box right now. Write what you could bring in if you fully trust this right here, right now, today. I could marvel in my life. Make money. Have a dream partner. Peace and gratitude. Contentment. Help others. Live my purpose. Financial freedom. Great health. Abundance. Gratitude. National bestseller, baby. I could. What else could you do? And I am so ready for that. Tapping the next finger. I am so ready for that. Yes, you are. Tapping the opposite side of the next finger. I am so ready for that. I am so ready for that. I am ready for. Tell me what you're ready for. And I could have a lot of fun doing this. Woo! Take a big, deep breath in. Release a big sigh. Beautiful. And I want you just to imagine your life right now. That you have trusted that piece of wisdom that you received from your higher self, that one mystical night in that tapping ceremony. And 1 year later, that guidance has followed you, has guided you, has created all the things because you trusted it. How does that feel to live every day of your life lit up by that purpose, lit up by that gift? What does that feel like? It feels really, tell me the top 3 positive emotions that you get to feel when you allow that in. It makes me feel, tell me what it makes you feel. Oh my God, I feel like we're all rising together. Ships rising together. As the tides rise, all ships rise. I know you know that one, Ryan. Tapping the side of the hands. I'm choosing. What are you choosing in your life now? And that feels really, what does it get to feel like in your life? It gets to feel. Beautiful, Maria. It gets to feel free and purposeful and fulfilled. It gets to feel, tell me the top 3 positive emotions that get to fill up your life with this. Tapping the top of the heads. And I want you to feel what that feels like in your life, that deep contentment, that deep fulfillment, that deep ease, that deep peace, that sigh of relief. I want you to feel how good it feels in your body. What does it feel like in your body when that's there? What's the texture of it? Is it soft? Is it fluffy? Is it inspiring? Is it sparkly? What does it feel like in your body? Feel that in your body right now. And magnify how good that feels by 50%. Expand that good feeling right now. Really feel how good it can feel. Imagine yourself in the activity, feeling that goodness. Expand it by 75%. Allow the bliss, allow the joy, allow the purpose, allow the freedom, allow the beauty, allow the groundedness, allow the goodness to fill you up. Expand it by 100% right now. This is the medicine right here, people. Feel it. Feel the transformation in your cells in this very moment, because it is your frequency that is transforming it right now. Take a big, deep breath in, and like a wave of energy, let it spread out into the world. Tapping between the brows. I've got this. And this is easier than I think. And this can be really fun. Tapping the temples. This can be so much more enjoyable than I thought. And I'm ready to have fun with this now. And tune into any final little like, oh my God, really? Can I really have fun with this? I don't know. Feel that right now. That final little piece of holding, that final little grip right now. Lean into that grip. Feel the grip. Hold the grip right now in love. Lean into that little bit of a grip right there. Take a long, deep breath into it and fill it up with presence and acceptance right now. Big, deep breath, big sigh. Beautiful. Tapping underneath the nose. I've got this. And I am ready to celebrate my life. Tapping the center of the chest. I'm ready to allow love and joy and freedom into my life now. Big deep breath, big sigh. I've got this. And I'm going to have fun with this. Take another big deep breath, big sigh. Okay, beautiful, my loves. We're going to do something very fun right now. It may not be what you expect. So what we're going to do right now for this final piece to really activate it, we're going to do a laughter tap. This laughter tap is a call to laugh for no reason. If you have a struggle with laughing, you can do these little syllables. Ho, ho, ha, 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 he, he, okay? When we laugh, we generate the same happy chemicals. The brain doesn't know the difference. And so we want to laugh for no reason to do one final flood of all of those happy hormones. We're going to do it for 2 minutes, okay? I'm going to let you all unmute yourself as well, okay? Ready? So you'll have an opportunity to unmute yourself. And on the count of 3, we're all just going to tap all over our body and laugh for no reason, okay? Let's go. Everyone take a long, slow, deep breath in. Inhale. Hold a big ball of energy around you. Hold the breath right now. Hold that breath. Feel yourself in the ball of energy. Whatever came up in the laughter, even if there was resistance, just hold it in the energy right now. Letting it all go. Exhale. Blow it out through the mouth. Inhale again. Hold the breath. Feel all of it shifting right now, all of it turning to compost. Feel your whole field becoming stronger, brighter, more vital, more alive, more connected to the power that you are. Feel all of that expanding out. Full permission right now. Feel your yes to that higher self message. Feel your yes to following that and creating your deepest desires. Exhale, bring all the energy down as if you're bringing golden light into your field. Placing one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest. Feel this commitment to yourself right now. That this is you and your relationship with yourself before any other relationship. This is your devotion to you and your life and all that you are worthy of. And all that you are ready to have and create and manifest and share in your life. Feel into that gift, that message from your higher self again. And feel you're holding that message right now in this space of devotion. That you are devoted to this in your life now. Take a deep breath into that message. And exhale with a sigh. And I want you to tune into how you're feeling right now in your field about moving forward. What are you on a scale of 0 to 10? What did you start at? Take a deep breath in, release any final pieces, release a sigh. Feel everything turning into the soil beneath your feet. Everything returning to the ground right now. And then go ahead and write into the chat area. What number did you start at? What number are you at now? Catherine, 10 to a 1. Beautiful, sister. 10 to a 1, 10 to a 1, beautiful. 10 to a 1, 8 to a 1, 10 to a 2, 8 to a 2 or 3, 10 to a 2, 8, 9 to a 0, 1, 9 to a 1, 10 to a 1, 10 to a 2, 10 to a 1, 7 to a 1, 10 to a 0, 10 to a 1, 8 to a 1, 10 to a 1, 8 to a 1, 10 to a 4, 10 to a 5. 10 to a 5. We're going down in intensity. Beautiful. So beautiful to feel this from you, loves. The transformations that are here. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to give you an opportunity to share. So before we go into sharing about personal peace process and all the manifestation magic that we're going to practice tonight, I would love to hear from a few of you who want to share something that came through in this session for you. Now, part of sharing is part of claiming what our discoveries are, and it really does support the new wisdom coming through. So if you want to share something that you went through in the tap, something that you discovered, a new piece of wisdom that came up, a memory that you were able to heal, anything that you want to share, go ahead and raise your hand. We would love to hear it, and I'll bring you up. Okay. Just turn some music off here. Beautiful. There's our beloved Sarah. Hello, Miss Sarah.
Hello. Just need
Sister.
to change my screen so I can see you properly. Here you are.
So beautiful to see you, my love. How are you feeling? Tell me what you discovered, what's come through for you.
Thank you. Yeah, still processing it all. That was a big one. The thing that came through really powerfully was that so with starting like doing my business and things like that, I have lots of blocks to the organizing side of things. And I went back to, you know, the time when I was transitioning from high school, and that was, yeah, really high anxiety for me, and really connected with that little part of me that was like, what I was going through at that time was like so much bigger than the high school thing. Like that alone is a big transition for a kid, you know. But you know, my mum was suicidal and thinking about taking us with her. Like it was big stuff. And I had my sexual trauma at that time too. So I just felt like this really deep compassion for that part of me. Like, oh, honey, like no wonder you had trouble like transitioning at school. Like were going through some big stuff, and I have had this feeling that I'm incapable of, you know, doing organizing things, because that was the perception from my parents at that time. And I just felt that so deeply, like so much compassion for that part of me. Like, yeah, I think I've sort of touched on that before, but never really felt it as deeply as I did. And then, yeah, just felt gratitude for that, like, and just really felt that presence of my higher self, like holding that love and that safety. And I don't need, you know, I've been reaching out, trying to find other people to help me. And it's like, I can, like, my higher self is my producer and my, you know,
Yes,
director, and, you know, all the things that I'm wanting from other people, I can have that from spirit. So I'm like,
wow.
yeah, and trust that connection, and then the supportive people around me will come as a result of that. Yeah.
Wow, sister. Wow, thank you for such a deep and honest and vulnerable share for all of us to witness you in that transformation, and such a powerful piece to speak into. And it's known that when there is trauma in a child, because of the unprocessed trauma, the ability to concentrate, to digest information is so much harder. And children always deal with this if they have trauma in the system. I had it as a child as well. Like I was never able to focus at school, and the teachers would just think, oh, she's just got a learning difficulty. No, it's trauma in the field that's actually unresolved, that's distracting you. You're either leaving your body because it doesn't feel safe in your body, or you're trying to numb it out as a child, so you're disassociating, and all of these coping mechanisms actually step in as children, and then it just get labeled as like, oh, they have a learning difficulty. No, like that child needs loving support and healing right now. So thank you for calling that out, and thank you for letting everyone else hear that as well, because many of us who have had trauma struggle with very similar things, and it is a journey. And as we heal that trauma, we come back into all of the gifts and all of the wholeness and all of the talents that we want to have and what we want to share. They become so much easier to manifest as well. So thank you, sister.
Thank you so much for everything. That is just like a blanket, massive, expansive thank you.
Yeah, bless you. Thank you for sharing as always. Yeah, beautiful. Awesome. Okay, let's see. Michelle, would you like to come up?
Hi. So whenever I was in the process, what I was realizing was a moment of when I was trying to process my trauma from childhood, and I was in so much suffering, and I felt like my mom and my dad were not able to nurture me, and were not able to see my pain. And so what I realized what was happening is I started to self-harm and make harmful decisions, so that it was very obvious how much pain I was in. And so along that path as an adult, I was in a bad car accident, and had a traumatic brain injury and spinal cord injury. And there's a part of me that was afraid to get better, because I was afraid that was tied to my ability to be nurtured. And even when it comes to like assistance and money and my financial needs being met, I was afraid to let go of my illnesses and claim health, because I was afraid that my financial needs were not going to be met, and I wasn't going to be nurtured in that way. But the breakthrough that I had was that regardless of the level of my suffering, and regardless if I'm in health, that I was still worthy of nurturing and compassion and love, and that I didn't have to be in a tremendous amount of suffering and pain in order to have wealth and to have love. So
Sister.
So I'm ready to claim my health, and I'm ready to claim a miraculous healing.
Woo, sister. Yes. Thank you for claiming those words. Thank you for speaking that into creation. And thank you for bringing love to all those parts of yourself. And for that part of yourself that felt like you needed to do that in order to get the support, and for recognizing that you were always worthy of support. Thank you for doing the inner work, my love. And we are here as a community to support you as you continue to grow and evolve. And we will continue to support you as you continue to get better and more beautiful and more healthy and more empowered. And we will celebrate you, and we'll be there for you each step of the way.
Thank you.
Thank you, sister. Thank you. Thank you for finding home with us. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay, we'll have time for one more share here. Okay, Laura.
Afternoon, it is here. Sorry. Thank you. I just happened to be at my computer and stumbled across this today, and it was probably the best. I haven't done much tapping, but this is probably the best tapping session that I've ever had. It was really good. It allowed me to see my past with my father, and my relationship with my father, and all the things he said I couldn't have and wasn't allowed to have. And I could see my mom, she's passed away. She passed away almost 2 months ago, but I could see my mom just kind of shaking her head and saying, I'm sorry, because she wasn't the decision maker. Dad was the decision maker. And he was always saying, couldn't have. And I've held that for so long. And I think today I released that, and I want to believe that I can let this go and have this abundance. I've never believed that I can have it, even though I have great health, good health. I mean, in comparison to other people, I'm very fortunate, and I'm grateful for what I have, and I'm willing to move on today and see what my business will bring me, and what I can do with letting go. And that was the message that I got: just let go and believe. And I have such a horrible time believing in me, believing in what I can have, and I know it's not true. I can have whatever I desire if I put my mind to it. So thank you.
Beautiful, sister.
Amazing. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you for doing the work of lineages. I'm sure your dad was also had that passed to him from probably his father, and who knows how far that goes back through time and space with the lineage. And so you are doing the work for the lineage right now to transform that, and just good for you for showing up for yourself. And this is one of the reasons why I love combining tapping with manifestation work. And in a moment, we're going to go through a manifestation exercise, because as you could see, all of the numbers with everyone drop down. So when we can create that field of peace, then we can manifest from a deeper place, an easier place, because we're not competing with all the emotional systems, all of the thought forms that are competing with the one thought form that I want this, right? And so as we clear out all those thought forms, we arrive in a state of peace, and then we add some quantum manifestation techniques to energize the field, and then to call in an intention so that we can attract that back. And so we're going to go through that. I think this is going to be a beautiful exercise for you today, which you can practice and you can take away with you as well. So thank you for sharing.
Thank you for being you.
Thank you, sister. Okay, beautiful. So what we're going to do right now is I'm going to jump in just quickly to go over this personal peace process program that I'm opening up to the world. It actually opens today. So this is the official call to open it. And I'm so excited that you're all here. If you feel a desire to jump on board, you can totally jump on board. You will learn what it is in a moment. So I'm just going to head over there. Okay, beautiful. All right, so this is the offering to the world right now. So I poured my heart and soul into this. This is for the people. This is for a place for all of us to gather over a 7-week period to really do the inner work that we have been calling forth in our life, because we can avoid the inner work, we can hold on to the past, we can try to numb it, we can try to ignore it, or we can be proactive together in community and say, what needs to be looked at, what needs to be healed, and set ourselves free once and for all. So this is a 7-week program to drop all of that baggage and set yourself free. We'll have Laurie leave a link for you so that you can go ahead and enroll. We also have some really cool bonuses if you enroll during the webinar today as well. So this tells you a little bit about myself. I mentioned at the start, you know, I came from a place of sexual abuse, disease, addiction, body and food issues, self-worth challenges, money blocks. And I've used tapping on every single one of those topics and transformed my life. And after studying so many healing modalities, this was the number one thing that really helped pull out all the roots from the subconscious, because the subconscious manages and directs 97% of our reality. And so tapping works with the subconscious. And then I've started to bring in a lot of these other quantum fields to support with the manifestation. And so that has allowed me to grow my business, to speak on stages with people like Deepak Chopra, to travel the world with other luminaries like Don Miguel Ruiz from the 4 Agreements, also to be a Mind Valley author. Lots of different things have manifested from this coming through me in my life, which is why I love to share it so much. It's my pay it forward from all the healing that I've been through with the technique. And now it's an invitation for you to do the same and for me to hold you through that process. So if you really want to positively up-level your life, you want to take proactive action to dive deep and activate your purpose, activate your power, what you're worthy of, soothe those pains so that you can finally let them go, then this program is such an amazing blessing for all of us. So over the 7-week period, these are what we're going to be doing over the 7 weeks. So every week we have a different theme. I'm going to be inviting you to look at the first 20 years of your life in week 1. We're going to map out all of the significant memories that have imprinted you. This is the deep work. We can let life trigger us out there, or we can be proactive and say, what are the core memories that need love? So we're going to find those core memories, and then we're going to tap on them week by week. So we'll do that deep healing in week 1. We'll move into vibrant health for week 2, up-leveling your physical health, your strength. We'll move into week 3, which is all about having radiant relationships, healing any relationship blocks, whether that be in family, work, or in your romantic partnerships, healing that so that you can come back into a full radiance and a deep intimacy in your relationships. Week 4 is all about play and inner joy, which is actually one of my favorite weeks. And it really is the week that makes everything quantum, because the more play and joy you put into the field, the more things manifest more quickly. So it's like sometimes we think we have to work hard, but if you add a little flavor of joy, it makes everything, because you become more magnetic. So that's week 4. We move into wealth on week 5, clearing out ancestral money blocks, fears, insecurities, anything tied to financial wealth and abundance, so that we can be a vibrational match to allow more and more prosperity to enter into our field. Then we move into week 6, which is about attracting success. So you get to choose whatever you want your success to be, and we will bring that to the table that week. And then week 7 is all about manifesting miracles, tapping into the power of the universe to support you to create rapid shifts in your life, to have that quantum leap into the things that you really dream of. So that's the 7-week program. Each week you'll have videos, a workbook, Q&A with me. There'll be a 90-minute tapping immersion every week, which is a pre-recorded session to release some of those childhood memories and to reclaim your power. There'll be vision quests each week, which is a beautiful addition. We just added this to the program. It's all about getting complete precision about what you want to create in your life, and then working with different energetics such as gratitude and really infusing positive emotional frequencies into your visions to help them manifest. Then we go into manifestation exercises. At the start, you'll be introduced to a vision board exercise. Every week, you will add to your vision board based on each topic that you go through. So by the end of the program, you are going to have a fully fleshed out, fully vibrant, amazing vision board that you will be bringing into your meditations as well, that you'll be building week by week. Every 2 weeks, we'll be doing live tapping ceremonies with me. It's an opportunity to bring whatever it is that's up for you that week, or whatever it is that you're working on from those early ages. We'll do journal writing, we'll do tapping, we'll do manifestation techniques, and you'll have an opportunity to do Q&A with me as well. So the live classes, they're happening 4 times during the program, one at 6 p.m., one at 10 a.m. That way the European, Australian, and USA audience can all make them. And then we have some beautiful bonuses that really complement this program as well. This supports you throughout the program. You'll have a digital tapping journal, which we designed, which have beautiful colorful pages for you to plot out each tap that you're going to do in every session, to get deep, to understand what the layers are, to understand what's holding you back, so that you can clear them out once and for all. You can also track your progress in this tapping journal as well, so you can actually see the shifts that are happening. We also have transformative tapping scripts. We have 5 of our most popular tapping scripts that our students created from our Dream Awake school, and they have to do with vibrant health, radiant relationships, the joy frequency, money magnetism, and super success. We also have a tapping into financial flow mini course that you'll get access to really support unstoppable prosperity, to up level the way that you allow money to flow into your life. Plus a tap into magic and grace mini course, which is a 60-minute pre-recorded workshop and a workbook that goes into really the laws and the energetics of tapping into universal intelligence to allow blessings to come into your life. So these are the bonuses that come with the program. And then tonight, if you guys join us tonight, what I'm going to do is we have a very special bonus if you join while on the class tonight. So Laurie is going to leave a link for you. This is the ceremony bonus. So if you join tonight or within the next 2 hours, we're going to also gift you a healing deep dive workshop series. So this is a more intimate container where you can talk with me about your healing process, your evolution, ask questions. It's a group experience, but because it's just for people that are signing up tonight, you're going to have more intimate space with me. So it's 2 2-hour deep dives. The first one is an inner child process. So we're going to go into a core memory for healing. We're going to look at a trauma pattern, and we're going to go into that healing to release it, to get the wisdom from it. And once again, you're going to have an opportunity to do some coaching, to ask questions so that you can arrive in that lasting peace and empowerment. And then the second part is the higher self healing, another 2-hour workshop to meet your higher self. So this is super important. We're going to have a deep dive where you get to really build a relationship with your higher self on a very deep level, understanding the wisdom of your higher self, understanding what your higher self wants for you, understanding the wisdom that's guiding your life from your higher self, so that when things come up in your life, you have your best friend that you can call upon at any time that can support you with the answers. So much of the time we're looking for answers outside of ourselves. And sometimes we go to people that may not actually have the right answer, but because we don't have the right answer, because we're not connected to our higher self, we start creating a reality based on what other people would do, which may not necessarily be the best thing, right? So this is all about building a deep relationship with your higher self. So those 2 workshops are an amazing gift that we're offering to you tonight if you join us. So I'll have Laurie go ahead and she can add a little link in there so that you can join. I'll also just go over any questions right now. We'll spend a couple of minutes on questions, and then we're going to move into our quantum manifestation exercise. Okay, so if you have any questions, go ahead and write them in the chat. Let's see. Was this session taped? Yes, it is taped. Yeah, done external validation. Okay, beautiful. Program begins January 30th. So yeah, that's happening then. It's a 7-week program. Awesome. I think that's it with the questions. You guys, no other questions. Amazing. All right, so let's move into the next portion of the program for tonight. Now, this is the manifestation portion. So here's a little analogy of what we're going to do right now. You may have heard this analogy before. I want you to listen with curiosity. So, as I was mentioning at the start of the program, when we have a lot of emotion, a lot of limiting thoughts, I want you to imagine that you are like a lake of water, and those emotions, those limiting thoughts create waves in your lake of water. When you are able to bring down the emotional patterns, bring down the intensity of those thought patterns, the lake becomes still. Okay? And the way that we do this is not through numbing, not through avoiding, not through blaming someone else. We do it through processing it. And that's what we do in tapping. And you saw that happen tonight. We brought the intensity level, the waves, down from a 10 down to a 1 or whatever you landed at, right? So we created more stillness in the lake. This is when the manifestation comes in. When the lake is still, and we want to manifest something, all we need to do is throw a pebble into that lake, which is our intention, and that pebble will ripple out for the whole of creation to hear. If you have all of these limiting emotions, all of these limiting thoughts, waves in the water, and you throw a pebble in that water, the universe is going to be like, I don't know what your intention is. It seems like that emotion is a big intention. I'll give you that, right? And so by clearing out all of those waves, you throw a powerful intention into the lake, it will manifest so much quicker. You will not have to struggle to get it. It will be clear. It will be precise, because that is what the universe is looking for. It wants to support you. It wants to help you manifest, but we have to support it so it can hear us and what we truly want. So in this exercise, what we're going to do, which is I always like to do this if we're combining manifestation exercises with tapping, I'll do this at the end of a session and you'll experience this in the program, different techniques for manifestation. So we're going to purify the field. We're going to bring prana. We're going to bring life force. Now that the field is at a lower intensity, we're going to energize it. We're going to bring prana. We're going to bring power into the field. Once there is prana and power into the field, we're then going to hold a very clear intention of what we want to manifest. This is then going to be thrown into that pond for the whole of creation to hear. Okay, so that's what we're going to do in this session right now. We're going to do that process. Okay, who's ready? Give me a thumbs up if you're ready to do this. Okay, you can also take this with you and do it whenever you like. It's a really, really powerful thing to share. Okay, so I'm going to add some music here for us. Okay. Okay, so to do this, okay, how is that level of music, Laurie? Is that okay? Just let me know if it's too loud. Hear it? Okay, beautiful. So what we're going to do, we're going to basically create an orbit of energy. So we are a field of energy and we can circulate prana through the whole system. So in order to do this, one of the techniques that we're going to do right now is we're going to imagine we're holding a bowl. All right. We're going to inhale up and then we're going to exhale down through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And as you're doing that, I want you to imagine that you're orbiting water around your system. Like you're creating this kind of energy, right? So we're going to create a flow of energy. After that, I'm going to ask you to sit in a space of meditation, okay? So let's go. Inhale up. Move the energy. Really go for it right now. Really open up the chest as you go. Really creating a ball of energy around you as you do this. Really picking up that energy from the root, moving it behind you, and imagine it circulating all the way around. Picking up whatever is remaining, any weight, any heaviness, we're circulating that through the system as well. Keep going. Pick up the energy if you can. Keep going. You've got this. Keep going. Really pushing that air out as vigorously as you can through the mouth. Building up the heat, the fire in your body. Go a little faster now. I know your arms are getting heavy. You've got this. I believe in you. You're lifting up all of that weight. You're circulating that energy. You've got this. 15 more seconds. Really go for it. Take another big deep breath in. Bring the energy up. Hold the energy above your head. Gently lift the perineum. All the energy is coming up to the crown. Hold the breath. Feel the whole field energized right now. This is the power of a golden light in your field, like a sun radiating out with the light of the sun right now. Feel yourself as the sun. gently opening up your hands, creating a circle around you with your hands as if you're circling a ball of energy. Exhale slowly. Hold that ball all around you as you circulate around, coming into the center of your chest. Inhale into the center of your chest right now. Hold the breath. Feel it in the center of your chest. And I want you to tune in right now. What does your heart desire? What does your heart desire? And when you've found what your heart desires, I want you to exhale slowly and cup your hands. Letting the breath return to normal. Take another moment in here. And as you hold your hand, I want you to imagine that you're holding a pebble in your hand right now. And I want you to feel the texture of that pebble, the temperature of that pebble, the size, the shape of that pebble. I want you to visualize what that pebble looks like and feels like in your hand right now. And I want you to feel yourself putting your intention into this pebble right now. What is your intention? Put that intention into the pebble. And what color is the pebble? It can be any color you want. What color is that intention? And feel that color right now in your hands. Feel that pebble in your hands. Feel your heart energizing this intention right now. And what we're going to do is we're going to pick up this pebble right now with our right hand. And we're going to hold it in our hand. And we're going to get ready to throw this pebble into this big, still lake that's in front of you right now. So closing your eyes, seeing that lake in your third eye, feeling the pebble. And on the count of 3, we're going to pick up this pebble and we're going to pull our arm back and we're going to get ready to throw this pebble as far into this lake as possible. So feeling that intention right now. Bring your arm back. And on the count of 3, we're going to inhale and then we're going to exhale and we're going to throw it over into that pond. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Inhale. And then go ahead and just throw that as far as you can. See it traveling further and further and further and further and further and further out into the pond and pop. Feel the ripple, see the ripple. Sit with that ripple right now. Placing both hands on your chest, feeling that ripple. Sit in the space with it. This is direct communication with the universe. And I want you just to say out loud what that intention is. My intention is, say it out loud, let the universe hear it from your voice. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. And I want you to just tell me how it feels, this space right now, with your intention. Tell me how you're feeling in this space. And also tell me what the intention is that you threw into this beautiful still lake of yours. How you're feeling and what your intention is. Love, so powerful, absolute happiness. Peace, connecting with others and helping others. Beautiful, present, seen, heard, supported. Peace, peace, safe, secure, loyal, love. Peaceful. Beautiful. This space of peace is what we get to create from. Peace and harmony. Beautiful, my loves. Nice. Beautiful. So I want to thank you for doing this manifestation exercise. There's one thing that you can do after this class, either tonight or tomorrow, to ground in the intention. It's a very, very simple exercise that you can use, and I'm just going to show it to you. And this is part of the ceremony. If you want to really close it out in the physical dimension, I want you to go and give your intention to the earth. So write down on a piece of paper your intention for what you want to manifest. Take some flowers, leaves, a crystal, whatever you want, and then go and bury it in a small hole in the earth with the ingredients inside. And then take some time to fill in that hole, tap on your chest, and say 3 times, in gratitude, I receive. In gratitude, I receive. In gratitude, I receive. So gratitude is from. And so when we are in that space of gratitude, it actually allows us to receive the things that we want more. And so in the program, we go through a lot of gratitude exercises so that we can be in a state of receptivity, because that is what gratitude is. So once more, I'm just going to share with you, if you guys do want to join us today, I would love for you all to join. It's going to be a really beautiful experience. We do have the special bonus available as well, which is the 2 additional workshops that you come and join us with if you sign up tonight or in the next 2 hours. So I will have Laurie leave a link there once again. You will get a replay for this in the next 24 hours. If you have any more questions about the personal peace process, please write them into the chat now so that you can get them answered now, so that you don't have to wait to set yourself up in the program. I'll do it in the oat sunset. Wow, oh, beautiful. Okay, awesome. How often we do this? So in the personal peace process program, we do something like this every 2 weeks. Every week you will have pre-recorded manifestation and tapping exercises. And then if you sign up tonight, you will also get, basically it will be every week, because you'll have 2 additional workshops with me, which are deep dives into all of that inner child and higher self healing. So basically it will go from 4 classes to 6 classes, and those extra 2 classes are very special for you to get a little bit more closer attention, to talk with me more directly, to ask questions, and to be part of a more intimate container as well. Awesome. Yes, thank you to Laurie as well, who's been helping us in the background. This lady, I've been with Laurie, I don't know, for 8 or 9 years now, and this woman has helped us build all of these beautiful programs, and I'm so grateful for all of her help in the background. So thank you, Laurie. And yeah, if you've got any other questions, you can always email us. You guys have the link now, so please head on over there. Would love to share this journey with you, to really dive deep over 7 weeks, to commit this time to yourself and your evolution, so that the rest of your life can have an overflow of goodness, Because if you don't do something like this, if you don't do the inner work, then, you know, you'll be dealing it on a day-by-day basis until you do it, right? So you might as well join a program like this, have a safe container to really go for it, spend 7 weeks and just upgrade your life on all levels, and then start creating the life that you truly, deeply desire, and make that quantum leap with us in this beautiful community. Awesome, my love. So it is my joy to be here with you all. I really hope to see you guys soon. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for staying around for the whole program. Thank you for loving on yourself. You will get the replay for this, and we'll see you all very soon. Big hugs and big squeezes to you all. I love you. Bye for now.